Today's episode will be about fitness and setting realistic goals for yourself. One of the most important things with realistic goals is, well, they have to be realistic. You wouldn't want a goal that you couldn't achieve. And the way to make realistic goals is see what you can already do. For example, this 5 pound weight I can lift very easily. I can curl. I can like do all sorts of range of movements without using momentum. So like this is using momentum because I'm going up here and then I'm just not even push on my arm, but I can do this and stuff like that. So that's easy. Now, a unrealistic goal would be, hey, I could now do a 25 pound. Now, I can't, and it is extremely heavy. And I've used both hands to curl. When you usually only use one hand to curl, that wasn't a curl, but I'm afraid I would hurt myself if I actually tried to curl it. So making realistic goals is like, hey, since I can do 5 pounds, let me try to do 10 pounds. If I can do 10, let's do 15. A unrealistic goal is, let's say, I can do 5 pounds. Let's say, hey, I want to do 100 pounds by the end of the month per se. A more realistic goal would be, hey, I can do 5 pounds right now pretty easily. I want to do 20 pounds by the end of 2 weeks. And if I can do 20 pounds before, then I'll move up to 25 pounds, 30 pounds, etc., etc. You might be like, oh, I don't want to pay money for weights. I don't have no money right now, or something like that. A good alternative is something like paint cans or anything really heavy. But the important thing is that if you do like one curl or like one like lift, you have to do it with the other hand as well, because you don't want uneven muscle distribution across both of your arms. So, for example, these two paint cans weigh differently. So if I were to like curl these like 5 times over the course of, or like 20 times over the course of a month, or no, 20 times in a 20 times in the gym, I would get uneven muscle distribution. And another another good thing would be books, or paper more accurately. They get extremely heavy in big quantities, or even small quantities. This is what, 300 pages, I believe. It's 700 pages actually. My bad. And no, That's 350 pages. I was right. I was close. So you can put it in a container, and then like lift it over your head, squat with it. A bunch of other things. And or maybe like, oh, everything I have is just like you know stuck to a wall. Every big thing I have is thrown out, or something. A big thing I have like a speaker my brother has in his room, or my brother or sister has in their room, and I can never take out. So another good thing is push-ups, whether it be diamond, pike, incline, decline push-ups. Just two hands on the floor, level surface, both your feet behind you, and just up, push the earth away from you, and then grab the earth, push it, grab, push, so on and so forth. Another important thing is strength. Or are you actually getting tired, or are you stressing your muscles to build more muscle? Because, for example, I walk to school every day. It's about an 8-minute walk, and my legs aren't that strong. Or sorry, my legs don't have like visible muscle or aren't that strong. But what I did notice is a couple years ago when I played ice hockey, tennis, soccer, very leg demanding sports, my legs, I could like run extremely fast, but I could barely lift up something because hockey, you hit the puck very hard. In tennis, you also hit the racket or tennis ball with your racket very hard. But soccer, it's absolutely nothing other than protecting yourself when you fall. Um, but doing 5 push-ups is very easy for me, and I'll probably get no muscle if I did it for like a year, or little to no muscle. But if I did 20 push-ups, which is a bit harder for me, but I would usually try to do 30, since it's only a bit harder for me, not really hard for me. So doing 30, I would actually gain muscle because my body's like, hey, we're doing this every day, and I want to, and your body's like, oh, I want to get better at doing this, so we're going to build muscle. Also, getting the right levels of protein shakes, protein smoothies. He'll use chocolate milk protein, which I actually love. It's I don't like the I don't like the I don't know how to describe it, but I don't like the taste of protein. So there's chocolate milk that I really like, and just eating healthier. I'm still trying, but just like cutting out unnecessary carbohydrates, unnecessary fats. Some fats are good too, like the fats in avocados and other stuff like that. But your fitness, your cardio, lifting weights, and also stretching. Stretching is very important. If you can take your left arm, put it behind your lower back, and then do it up, kind of like this, and then take your right arm and then bend it over top your back, and then and then if you can actually reach both fingertips together, then you have very good flexibility. If you can't, then I would highly recommend doing stretches. So, for example, like this, like pulling your elbow, but not so much you're hurting your elbow. So, just pull it a little bit so you can get more rotation from your shoulders for both sides, of course. And that's about it. You should really focus on eating, cardio, stretching, and weightlifting, or trying to build muscle, because cardio you mainly gain muscle in your legs, but with weight training you mainly gain muscle in your arms. But obviously, with weight training you can also do squats with weights, and cardio you can do um, like punching and MMA and a bunch of other stuff. So it is very important that you always have a spread out of eating healthy, cardio, weight training, and stretching. Thank you for watching.